Yeah, I'm standing in this freaking paradise, dude. I'm at McDonald's, bro. Let's talk about something no one wants to talk about. Let's talk about how hard. Actually, maybe I should stand away from traffic, but I think there will be little traffic. Let's talk. Let's talk about how I'm getting really sick of people's shit, dude. And I realized that two things. One, humans are actually completely undesirable. Because if you think about it, right? The only time a human wants another human to be around them is when they can take something from them, whether that's their body, their sex, their money, their labor. It's all about take, take, take. The, human life has no inherent value, right? Because if it did, you wouldn't see people get money, and the first thing they do is buy a mansion in a gated community to get the hell away from everybody, dude. You know what I mean? Humans have no value. And you know, humans pretend to be awesome, like we're awesome, but we hate each other. We're toxic pieces of crap, dude. But that's one thing. And then another thing is like, I'm getting really tired of how this whole country has just become feeding each other's egos. Like, it's not anything substantial, right? No one's trying to actually own their home. Everyone says like, oh, the homeless, but they don't even own their house. They don't own literally shit. They can't control the laws their government passes. They can't control the wars their government starts. They literally, they don't own shit. They can't control shit, but they go around like everyone does, go around and say we're successful because we're paying a mortgage and we're paying a car payment and we're successful. Meanwhile, they're slaving all day, tired every weekend, and all they do when they go out, like today's, I think it's Labor Day or whatever. I don't keep track of this bullshit. Who gives a shit? It's just another day, dude, in this prison hell, dude. And what do people do when they go out? They like go to Barnes and Nobles. Like, okay, we're gonna go to a bookstore. What are we gonna do on our day off in 2026? Hey, honey, let's check out the bookstore. Like, let's check out what Barnes and Nobles has. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in McDonald's because I'm trying to charge my phone, dude. I mean, look, I don't lie. Like, the double cheeseburger was all right. It wasn't bad, all right? McDonald's is all right. I don't have a problem with McDonald's, all right? But just the whole, like feeding people's egos, right? It's like people don't want to be your friend. They just want to feed their own egos. They just want to validate themselves. And that's why I'm alone. That's why I have no friends. Because I don't exist to validate your egos. You know what I mean? People put on nice clothes. Why? What are they doing? Why are they putting on nice clothes? Is it because they enjoy wearing nice clothes? Maybe, but it's probably to feed their egos. It's probably because they want to walk down the street and they want someone to look at them and say, oh, look how good you are. But the thing is, though, everyone's running out of targets to feed their egos because no one gives a shit anymore, right? So people are like making new ways to like get attention. Like everyone's attention hungry, dude. Like, for example, like people drive in the street. You might say this is like me being conspiratorial, whatever, but people would drive aggressively just so you look at them, just so they can act like, like they deserve attention. Like people seek attention by walking aggressively, driving aggressively, being in my way on purpose, just to get me to look at them, dude. Just so they can say like, I don't know. I don't even get it really. But basically, I've been trying lately extra hard to ignore the shit out of people, dude. And especially the type of people that I know are feeding their egos, which is like pretty much all of y'all, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm just tired of basically two things. I'm tired of people acting like human life has value when in fact humans are the scum of the earth. We're the worst animals on planet Earth. There's no one below a fucking human, bro. Ants are useful. Ants are useful, bro. Ants are beautiful creatures. Humans are wicked, cruel, fucking cursed creatures, dude. And I'm tired of the ego feeding, dude. I'm tired of everyone acting like they're a fucking billionaire when they're fucking nothing. They literally have no control over their kids' lives, over their neighborhoods, over their communities. They have control over absolutely nothing. If they say the wrong thing on Facebook, they're gonna pull up. You're not gonna shoot them. They're gonna take your guns. You won't do shit. All you truck driving, gun owning motherfuckers won't do shit. You're all fucking cowards. And I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of all y'all, dude. I'm sick of people acting like they're not cowards. I'm sick of people acting like they're successful because they're literally playing pretend. They're playing pretend house. They're playing pretend career. Everything is fucking pretend in America. Nothing is real. Nothing is substantial. And if you dare to even bring this shit up, dude, the reaction you get is, oh, you're more poor than me, so your opinion is invalidated. But wait, what happens if you have more money than them, right? Then they'll just be like, oh, you just don't get it or something. They always have a deflection, dude. There's no way. This is why I've given up on people. Because there's no way to force a human to think. A human will always take the lazy, emotional route of just feeding their own ego and telling themselves, I'm fucking awesome. I'm fucking awesome. It's everyone else that's the problem. You know what I mean? But like with me, it's actually true, right? Because I actually have evidence why I'm awesome. I'm not feeding the military empire. I'm not slaving all day to buy worthless shit I don't need. I'm not going around begging for attention while pretending like I'm minding my business. You notice how like everyone does that now? No one talks to anyone, but they're all begging for attention. You know what I mean? They're begging for attention because that's normal, dude. We're supposed to socialize, but no one does. So instead, what people do, since no one fucking socializes anymore, they beg for attention in other, like, toxic ass ways, dude. And everyone pretty much has become a toxic piece of shit, ego-driven, begging for attention, vampiric. You know what I mean? Their lives have no substance. You know what I mean? You know what being a loser is to me, dude? It's not being broke or having no money. That's a natural state of man because you're born without money. So that's natural to be broke. To me, being a loser is creating people, having kids, then forcing them into slavery, right? And saying, I'm successful because I made kids and I sold them into slavery. They'll slave like I slaved. You know what I mean? And people just don't have shit to show for it. They go outside, there's nothing. Everything's a fucking parking lot. You walk through a neighborhood, you feel weird because everyone's staring at you because they're all thinking, oh God, who's this walking through my neighborhood? You know what I mean? Oh God, who's this pedestrian, dude? God forbid a pedestrian isn't wearing a suit and tie, dude. They must be here to rob me, dude. Like, everyone is just paranoid as fuck, antisocial as fuck, and they're all going around begging for attention, dude. Why do you think that person bought that nice truck, bro? It's because they get no attention from anyone. They're attention hungry, bro. And the powers that be know this. They know when they make people desperate for attention, what do? They go out and buy shit. They say, oh, I realize my life is completely meaningless. No one gives a flying fuck about me. So I have to buy some new clothes. I have to buy a car. So when I go outside, people notice me. But guess what, though? When everyone does that shit, it doesn't fucking work. So now everyone's looking like a total retard, right? Like a little ego-driven, attention-desperate retard, dude. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. You guys need attention, dude. You know what I mean? You're not buying this shit because you want this shit. You're buying this shit because you have no fucking life. You work all day, then you're off work, and you have no life. You don't want to talk to anyone. You don't want to engage in your community. You don't want to have a substantial discussion about anything. You just want to go around and buy shit and feed your egos, dude. And basically, I'm sick of everyone, like, feeding their egos off of me personally. Like, okay, I don't have a lot of money. So, like, if I get a job, in my eyes, we're all on the same level. We mutually benefit if I work, right? Like, I have a job, you need me to work. I work, so we mutually benefit, right? But notice how a lot of people don't think that. They think if you get a job or whatever relationship you have, sex, one, whatever, they always act like they're helping you out. Like, motherfuckers don't even want to act like they're mutually beneficial. Everyone wants to act like they're helping you out. Oh, I let you work for me because I'm helping you out. No, dude, you're paying me for labor, dude. This is an equal exchange. You're not doing shit for me. You're doing this out of pure selfish reasons. And people are acting like they're not completely selfish when they fucking are, right? Because everyone wants to act like they're a fucking hero, but no one actually is, because no one does shit for themselves. They don't even stand up for themselves. They eat shit all day at work, right? And if you don't want to eat shit, they fucking hate you. They go, this guy's the problem because he's not feeding my ego, because he refuses to eat shit from the boss or from the customers or whoever the fuck, or from the government, dude. Anyone that actually says something real will get attacked, because people would rather believe their own stupid bullshit and tell themselves they're heroes when their lives, check this out, they literally have nothing going for them. Their lives are literally fucking worthless, right? And I know this, dude, because I ask people like, hey man, you worked all week. What did you do this weekend? Nothing. Well, why do you even fucking work then? The fuck? And in everything I do, people hate me for it. I try to live free. I try to live alternatively. Everyone gives me shit. Oh, you'll make it. Oh, you'll make it. Saying all these snide fucking remarks and shit. So sick. I'm so sick of most of you people, dude. I'm so sick of most of you people, dude. You know what I mean? People that get ahead, people that get fucking like bonuses in life and they act like they worked for shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being compared to people that had so much handed to them. It's fucking crazy, dude. And it's all good. I mean, you know, it is what it is, but it's just weird how, like, on one hand, we're all in this together, right? But then on the other hand, everyone is a toxic little shit that wants to feed their egos and not actually engage anyone in a real way, not have a substantial conversation, but just get their next little high, their next little delusion that'll buy them another 5 minutes. It's like everyone wants to be a fucking movie star and a billionaire, but they're fucking not. And when you tell them that, they just get mad at you. And it's like, bro, you're not a billionaire. You're not a movie star. You're a goddamn peasant. Can you people just get with me? And we can actually like do some real shit as the peasants that we are and actually embrace in reality. Like, no, I don't want to spend a bunch of money to pretend like I'm a billionaire and this country is here for me. That's all bullshit. Let me be a peasant. Let me live like a peasant then. If you guys won't share the earth, you won't share your resources, let me engage in my peasant activities, right? But I can't have no peasant friends, right? Because everyone else, all these other peasants, are busy pretending to be millionaires, dude. You know what I mean? They don't want to do stuff for free. That's lame. That's lame. It's only cool if a rich guy says it's good and charges you money for it. If it's free, it's lame. So yeah, man, that's just how I feel, man. People be toxic as fuck. They be dumb as fuck. No one likes anyone. All people are doing is feeding off their egos. It is using others to feed their egos. That's why parents have kids, so they could feed their own egos through the child. Say, I'm a good person. I'm taking care of my kid. You know what I mean? Bro, what are you a good person? You didn't even have to have that kid. Now you have to sell them into slavery for some rich guy. What part of that is good? But you tell them that, they don't want to hear that. I'm a good American. I'm a good slave. It's crazy, dude. It's just crazy to me how everyone is so happy. They're so thrilled at being a great slave and patting themselves on the back. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm surrounded by thoughtless clones, dude. And I just don't get where the fucking disconnect is. Like, what do you people really want out of life, dude? You just want to pretend to be a billionaire? You just want to like constantly have these dick measuring contests, like, oh, my clothes are nicer, my car is nicer, oh, his car's nicer, I gotta get another car. It's just such a stupid fucking game. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what do you people do? Like, do you guys find like poor people to go be around so you could pretend to be rich for 5 seconds? Oh man, I can't pretend to be rich in this upper class neighborhood because I'm clearly a poor fucking peasant. Here, let me go around like the hood to pretend to be rich, drive my nice car in the hood so I can get some attention, some much needed attention, dude, so I can pretend like I fucking made it, bro. But then, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? These middle class retards will never go around actual rich people because they will feel like the peasants they are. So like everyone is like busy like setting up their life in a way where they can kind of be around people they can constantly shit on and tell themselves they're more successful. I don't know, man. Everyone's like so full of shit. Like, it just drives me fucking crazy, dude. I go outside, I don't see anyone doing anything. All I see people is driving and buying food and buying things, going to Barnes and Noble. Really, dude? You couldn't find anything better to do than go to fucking Barnes and Nobles, dude? That's like the thing you do on Memorial Day or whatever, Labor Day, whatever it is. Like, this shit's crazy to me, dude. No one's outside, no one's doing anything real, and everyone's fucking lame and retarded, and they're all trying to feed their egos and act like they're fucking something that they're not. And no one will admit to being a peasant slave like they are. They all want to pretend they're in control of their lives when they're obviously not on any fucking level, dude. Like, motherfuckers, please, you're not in control of shit. You're not in control of your kids, of your schools, of your communities, of your politics, of your job. You eat shit every day at work. You guys have no power over your fucking lives. You're goddamn slaves. I'm sick of y'all acting like your slavery, it's all worth something because you put on nice clothes on Labor Day, so your slavery is all good and I'm the fucking